Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Dark Souls 3. So this is the part where I say it's been a super long time since I last played this. And that is true, it's been months. I'm also on the wrong character. Let's fix that, shall we? See if I remember the controls for this. So yeah, I tried to make a few other characters and mess around a bit, but I lose interest in this game quite quickly. Part of the reason I even did this Let's Play is so I can finish it at least once. Anyway, who's my character? This was Vermilia. That was who I was. A bunch of patches have since came out since I last recorded this. I don't even care what they are anymore. In fact, most of them probably don't even influence my current build at all, so I don't really care. I think one of the last things I was going to do is do some just random junk before I continue on with the rest of the game. I did watch a lot of, I mean, despite not playing the game, I have been watching various videos on Dark Souls 3, and for the most part, well, at least there are people that definitely have the same views as I do as far as what I think of this game. But I don't think From Software is ever going to change. So I know there's been talk about the some DLC stuff and all that nonsense, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be done with this game once I finish. I don't really have any interest in expanding this further. So yeah, I think last time I was trying to find What's-Her-Face's stuff, because she was supposed to be dead after you kill a certain boss. And it's supposed to be over here. Supposedly this is her grandfather's grave. Her grandfather was the guy that we fought back where we fought the tree, and where you can turn in your stuff for the holy cow, it's been so long. The Mound Makers. Yeah, those people. Anyway, so you come up here, you get the Sunless Talisman, the Sunset Shield, and that's about it. Alright, so yeah, we got that junk. I believe you can go and buy her armor at this point, which I wouldn't mind having, I guess. During my long absence of the game, people said they figured out what Poise did, and then completely realized it was not correct. So yeah, you can get her, I think her name was Cirrus? Yeah, Cirrus or whatever. You can get her armor set. I don't think there's much to say about it. Tyra, this knight from the Sunless Realm, known for their resistance to both dark and magic and dark, formed of a silk veil and silver headband. Silent Knights serve the Nameless Moon, and perhaps it is for this reason the attire casts a feminine silhouette. And yeah, just general stuff here. Alright, I'll go ahead and buy it. I don't really intend on wearing it, but I can do whatever. Let's see, sell those. And where is it? Oh yeah, so I can get Gundyr stuff if I care to. Anyway, where is it? Sunless. There it is. Alright, so I got her armor. Now there's one other place we need to go to before I actually go and do some more side quest junk that I don't care about. Sorry if I'm sounding negative, it's... like, I've been putting this off for a while. I've been actually not been recording very many videos in general, not since I finished my recordings of Kingdom Death Monster, which is what I usually been playing besides Vindictus. The only reason I play Vindictus is usually because I'm not playing Kingdom Death Monster, because it's a great game. Alright, we want to go here. Is Road of Sacrifices the easier way to get there? Yes, I think it's easier to go from here. I'm trying to find the route with least amount of combat. The combat would probably be a good thing for me right now, because I haven't played this in a while. So yeah. So if we go this way... Don't be surprised if I'm wrong, but I believe there's some stuff we can handle up here. Yep, I am wrong. Unless it's in the prison cell. It is. Look, our good old friend here that's from Kareem that was always like a jerk. You can get his Great Hammer and the Moaning Shield. You can also get those two items by just killing him, so that's something. Also, I can now probably buy his gear if I couldn't already. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Homeward Bone, and let's go back to the Shrine Bonfire. Alright, so that's all been taken care of. So now we need to go back to the Dragon Place, as I need to go and finish that up. So, obviously, I've had these problems with the quote-unquote quest before, but I'll go ahead and state it again, because it's been so long. Is it Morn? Is that his name? Where's that hammer? Yeah, Morn. So, yeah, with Morn, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that you might go back to the jail cell, but there's no reason to ever think that you should go back to the jail cell. Because once you go there, there's no reason to go back. I think that's the biggest issue with all these quests. There's no reason to go back to most of these areas. In Dark Souls 1 and 2, well, yeah, Dark Souls 1, the reason you would go back to certain areas is for certain merchants at the very least. Also, there are some areas that, of course, that had locked doors, assuming you didn't have the Master Key. But in Dark Souls 2, I mean, there was reasons to go back to certain areas because of Ferrous Lockstones. Like, if you didn't have any, you need to go back to a place that needed one. You had the item that removed petrification, so you had to go back to a statue that you couldn't get past earlier. And in some cases, of course, if you have, you know, a key that you find, you go back. But in this game, there's literally no reason to go back to any location except for... Like, assuming you don't have foreknowledge about the quest lines, there's no reason to go back to any location except for possibly the first area, because the second area, I guess you can say, because you could get that key, the key from Finger Guy or whatever his name is. By the way, for the hammer here, it is the Great Hammer has really high requirements, has 50 strength requirement and 30 faith requirement. But it does have a really powerful AoE attack for its weapon skill, which is actually a pretty decent one because it gives them perseverance and you send out a very, very powerful shockwave. And the shockwave does scale with strength from what I've read. So it's a really good Great Hammer as far as, you know, great weapons go. But besides that, yeah, that is it for that. So let's go keep going. I expect to be killed rather quickly once I go to the mausoleum here. Actually, one of the things we can do is we can go Archdragon Peak and actually go and pick up the items we didn't get. Because we did fight that one boss, the Wyvern. So, mostly I'm just doing it for completion's sake, but honestly, there's practically nothing we really need anymore. We have kind of our gear set. I mean, the only reason I would switch weapons now is just for optimization. Just to get, you know, something stronger than something that's dual damage. For a dual damage weapon, this spear is actually reasonably good. Even PvP, it's pretty decent. The only thing that sucks about it is it's kind of one note. It's all about pokes and slow pokes. Because that's all your attacks with it. But it has very weird phantom reach, and it catches a lot of people off guard. You probably have noticed that when I've PvP'd, I just kind of poke at them, and they usually get eventually caught by it, and then I just kill them. I did enjoy reading or watching a bunch of videos about how broken the PvP is, because it's even more broken than even I thought about. By the way, go down this way and get a fancy little ring. You can technically kill the wyvern from there with a ranged weapon, I guess. Ring of Steel Protection, that does boost your physical defense, but that's completely useless in this game because of raw damage absorption. But supposedly the reason why I don't get as much PvP is once you complete an area, you can't actually be invaded once you complete an area, which is really, really strange. In fact, you can't even, I don't think you can summon people once you've completed an area, which is even like more ridiculous. Ouch, ouch, ouch. God. Yay for iframes. So yeah, it's pretty calm here now that there's no dragons just wrecking your shit. Lightning urns. It's a little weird that you don't get things like lightning urns until way later in the game, when they're kind of useless. At least that's my opinion. I don't really know the resistances for most of the bosses. Ow. I think I got everything over here already. Once I get to the actual mausoleum part of this place, it's going to get, oh my god, I hate the collision in this game, especially since they just did a bite attack through a freaking wall. Ouch. Hate these enemies. Luckily there's not much more we need to do. I mean, we fought the prince, so yeah, I mean, if we want to, we can immediately go and fight the last boss. That is an option. Alright, this is where it gets, I hate how the fireballs visibly curve. Look at that. This is something I had issues with in Dark Souls 2. But no, this game is perfect. And Dark Souls 2 is the bad one. It's actually pretty impressive. I've read the forums, much to my dismay, about discussions about the various Souls games and which ones quote-unquote do best and stuff like that. Luckily I have that ring, or else that would have killed me. But it's pretty much kind of set in stone as far as like any... There's almost no point of having the forum, because there's no point in having discussions, because no one's going to agree with anything. Hello, frame rate. Hate this place so much. Alright, I think that's everything. So yeah, once we get in here... we can just rest and then keep going. So we're back to where we were. And this person's just gonna summon. We'll keep summoning until I kill the bastard. Ow. And there he is. So this guy's practically a invader type, but an NPC, and they get summoned in. And they're reasonably tough. Go ahead, I know you're gonna do it. Oh my god, and they have poise. And not, you know, actual poise. There we go. You get the Drake Blood Greatsword. So it was a great weapon at the very least. So that's why he was able to poise through some of the stuff. Well, it's not really poise, it's more like hyper armor, but whatever. Dragon Slayer Spear. And if you go down here... that way is progress. That way is the goal. One thing you can do, which I might as well do right now, is if you do Path of the Dragon, you'll get the Calamity Ring, which is a joke. Well, I don't know if you call it a joke item, but it's an item where you take double damage while you have it equipped. That's all it does. Alright. Also, there was like a lever that I noticed when it ran up here. Wasn't sure what that was about. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, this is the elevator. So you can take this as a shortcut, which is completely useless because you have freaking bonfires. It's like they just threw in these shortcuts because Dark Souls 1 had them. I mean, Dark Souls 2 had a couple, but in most cases you didn't really need them. In fact, most cases you didn't... Well, actually you did need them in like the Forest of Giants maybe. Ouch. Good to see you too. So yeah, that's a new enemy. They're like little dragon lizard things that can roll around. They can potentially drop Titanite scales, I think. Not that you really need them. And this is just back to where we were. And now we're here. I think that's pretty much everything. Almost everything. We still need to go there. We've already gone that way. That's the elevator. Okay. So let's head over this way. Yeah, through the walls. Really, game. Should I jinx myself? Let's jinx myself. I'm surprised I haven't been invaded yet. All my other times I've been here, which is like once or twice, I usually got invaded, but that was months ago. I have heard that their numbers have dropped off quite a bit, but I don't really have any form of reference to just to confirm it. And to be honest, I kind of don't care. If you're playing this game and you're enjoying it, great. Not much else to really say beyond that. Hey, look, it's you. Through the walls, thank you. Go. Thank you. Really? Fine. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Oh, that's right. Yep, that's what I figured. Ouch. Run, 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 run. Kill you. Ouch. Am I gonna die? Oh my god, don't kick, attack! Sheesh. That was unnecessary. I think I mentioned this before, I really hate that forward and attack it ends up making you do things like the kick or the bash. That was a problem in Dark Souls 2, and I think even in 1, though I don't really remember much of 1. Alright, the ladder that leads up. Alright, let's go up. The level feels big, but honestly, it's nothing too fantastic. By the way, that was a lightning resistance ring, which is not going to really help us much. Despite the upcoming boss, that's going to be super lightning based. Because he's going to hit you like a truck either way. I'm trying to be as thorough as possible, but I'm probably going to miss a few things. Alright, took my Titanites. Not a trap. Or not a mimic, because there's no trap chest in this game. Were there trap chests in Dark Souls 1? I don't think there were. Try a sniper. Ow. Frame rate. So yeah, they can kind of pounce on you and then do roly-poly attacks and... Wow, that's a heck of a curve. Yes, I'm doing pretty horrible, but like I said, it's been months since I last played. I didn't even practice. Oh, if you kick these guys, they'll actually flop around. Of course, I can't kick now. Yeah. So yeah, we'll actually make him roll back like that, which is kind of neat. That's kind of some... Kind of goes with the rolling mechanic that the monster has, and you can kind of take advantage of it. Do you really need to use it? Nope. Alright. Dragon, dragon. Oh, wow. I've never seen you do that move. That's a heck of a... Pardon me. Whee! You can make the dragon go away if you hide enough. And then he goes up there and just breathes fire for the rest of his life. Yeah. He kind of just hangs out there and starts breathing fire. You can kill him. The problem is I don't know how to make him fly back down. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Now granted, I do take a lot of damage because I'm wearing that stupid ring. But to be honest, the amount of damage I take wouldn't have made much of a difference. So, yeah. Unless they've nerfed the ring, which is quite possible. Anyway, I am no longer embered. And I'm just gonna ignore that guy. And come down here, which is not gonna be fun. Oh my god. Alright. I forgot about you. Yes, I did. You know what? Ember. I'm doing that so I don't get two-shotted. Alright. I don't even care about the souls. What I do care about, though, is getting through this place so I can get to the next bonfire. Alright, that was not what I wanted. I think the bell rings every time a player does this, but I can't really confirm it. I could drop down there. Let's see if I can. Is that a good idea? Probably not. Especially since I'm pretty sure there's two guys in here. I know you're in here. And I'm getting messages. Run, run, run. Yep. Yep. I'm just gonna go this way. Bye. Alright, so there's that. There's the lizard dudes. Oh, come on. Through the walls, of course. Pardon me. Run. Oh boy. On me. Just coming through. There's that fire resistance so they don't get wrecked as badly. He's worth some soul. The Drake is worth some. Well, the Wyvern is worth some souls, but honestly, you're better off just not worrying about it. Ouch. Oh, great. Yep. That hurts a lot. So I'm just gonna run. I was hoping to kill him, but that's not happening because of this jerk. This guy can't. The summoner can definitely call in pretty annoying NPCs, including Havel. Or the same guy again. He's luckily the easiest of the bunch. You only get their drop once though. Alright, so that takes care of all of that. There, I think, was one item I missed back over here with the freaking roly-polies of death. So against my better judgment, I'm gonna go take a look to see if I can get it. Bad. Hello. Whoa, come on. Okay, that's new. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but clicking back into the window seemed to help. Oh yeah, I was looking for an item. Went through all that trouble, might as well look. Without me spinning like a freaking top. Am I still am I muted? Nope. Best time to check is, you know, when I'm about to finish this video. Up here, nothing of note. Drake looks like it ran off. Or Wyvern, sorry, there's a difference. Don't think there's any hidden things around here. I know there's at least one hidden wall somewhere, I think. Will it be worth going for? Nope. Not at all. Alright, nothing to note here. So that's just where we came from. Here we are. So yeah, pulling this lever will get us towards the boss, as you can see by all the summon signs that are around. Over in this direction is a bonfire and a bunch of extra junk that we'll be doing next time. Alright, well, we suffered one death so far. We'll see how things go from here. I am the Depressed Eagle, and this was Dark Souls 3. See you guys later.